Hello everyone, I am here to explain about my 501 assignment about to do my list using JavaScript. Here we first of all we will discuss about some key points about closure. A closure is a feature in JavaScript where a function retains access to the variable in its surrounding scope. Even after that scope has finished executing, think of it like a backpack. Example as a backpack. The function carries the variable it was created with. No matter where it is called later, it is known as closure in JavaScript. Use closure in JavaScript because at the time of uh, data hiding, where we variables can be private and callbacks, closure is are common in asynchronous programming and function factories. Create reusable functions with specific configurations. We use closure. In short term, closures are a more powerful way to manage state and scope, often used for encapsulation. You know all about encapsulation, the wrapping of data, maintaining data, and creating more dynamic functions. We use closure. Now I am going to discuss about some functions where about example as callback function we use in this to do my list. Callback function is a function that is passed as an argument to another function to be executed later. Like giving someone instruction. Once you are done with this task, or call me so I can do the next step. It is known as callback function. Why we use callback function? Because it is a approach used to when we need to do something after a task finish, like fetching data from a server is an example, and then processing it from the server. And now I am going to discuss about a promise. Promise in JavaScript is like a guarantee for the future. It promises to do something as asynchronous task and eventually provides a result. If task succeed, calls then dot then function. If task fails, call the dot catch function. Uh, why we use promises? We use promises for improved readability, avoids callbacks, helps by chaining dot then and dot catch, etc. And we use promises for handling errors gracefully. Automatically forward errors to dot catch. Now I am going to say about asynchronous and await functions. Asynchronous and wait is a cleaner way to work with the promises. Instead of chaining dot then function and dot catch function, you can write a code that looks synchronous but run asynchronously. It is a major task. Why we use asynchronous simplifies looks like a regular synchronous code. So we use asynchronous and wait. Easier to read. Handling error handling. When dealing with multiple asynchronous tasks, we can handle with error handling. Now I am going to describe some my code. Here you can see my code. Where now I will discuss about. I will show you how it runs. See, you can see here. Now I am to describe my code in parts where I had used here. In my code, I had used add. It's a method. Add is nothing but a method. It is used to add a new task to to-do list. When pass it in a to-do item, objects with properties like title, due date, and completed. And I had used also a mark as complete. It is also a method with mark as complete. We can mark a specific task as completed by providing the index of a task in the list. You are getting my point? Are you getting my point? and I had used overdue because overdue, due today, and due later. These methods also I had used. You can see over there. These methods filter tasks based on their due date. Overdue filter tasks that are past their due date. Due today filters tasks that are due today, and due later filter tasks that are due in future. And I had also used the method to displayable list. To displayable list method takes a list of tasks and returns them as a formatted string. It adds a checkbox. You can see over down checkboxes are there. For incomplete task, it shows the a checkbox with the index for completed task. For incompleted task, it shows empty brackets. For completed task, it shows a bracket with an index. And due date is applicable. Here you can see that overdue. Overdue means the task where it is a empty bracket. It is not had completed and time has completed. The given time amount of time, the period of time has completed. You can see due today. Already the pay rent has completed because the checkbox contains an index. It has the completed task. It is known to be completed task. And is here empty bracket service vehicle. It is not completed. So it doesn't contain any index value. So it is incompleted task. Due later. Due later means taxes. Means we need to pay by the certain period of time. Pay electric bills 2024. Pay electric bills. It is also had given a period of time we need to do the task. It has also not completed. And thank you for watching my video.